Welcome, fantasy people, to a special Thanksgiving edition of The Rookie and the Pro. And I get to be here with my brother Adam.
In person at our parents' house. We're here for Thanksgiving, and of course, we've also got to be talking football as well and fantasy football. And since we didn't get to record an episode for last week, which was, I guess our recording would have been about 2 days ago.
A couple days ago.
Actually, 3 days ago now, yeah, because today is Friday. We decided we're going to go ahead and do our recap for last week, as well as talk about some of the stuff that's happening over Thanksgiving. So, let's
dive on in. And you had a really bad week, kind of like how I did the week prior.
Good or bad? Because my original projection was 98 points, and I ended with 109 points. So I did actually overperform. And the guy was going up against Alfonso. We were projected to kind of be neck and neck.
Right.
The only problem is that
Saquon Barkley put up over 300 total yards. Yeah. With 2 touchdowns for 44 points. And anybody that had him on their fantasy teams, I'm sure they
were
won.
All happy.
That was almost like a guaranteed win just off of that. And mind you, to put this in perspective, so he put up 144 points. Mm-hmm. His kicker's on IR. His defense was on bye.
That's what hurt really bad.
And he still whooped it up. Like it was
144 points. I was because as we were going into Sunday night, I think I had like 2 or 3 people left to get points. I had 2 guys who were to get points on Sunday night, and then my quarterback,
Justin Herbert.
He was playing Monday, but the way it was all projected, I was still projected for like maybe 10 points above where Alfonso was at. Mm-hmm. Until Sunday night when I checked my fantasy again, and he was at like 144 points, and I was like, I'm screwed. This is there's nothing, no way I can even get to that. And Herbert he underperformed, got me 17 points off of a projected 18 points, but not like that really mattered, because if he overperformed, it wouldn't have made a difference.
And Nico Collins did really well for you, putting up just shy of 18 points for you on a projected 14.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard with a big day of 20 points off a projected 12. So, like that, you had some guys help you out and everything. Unfortunately, you couldn't make up for the 44 points.
For the 44 points that Berkeley got.
That's more than double of what he was projected, that's almost...
Projected of 16.
It was almost, it was almost triple, about 2.5 times.
Yeah.
And when you get somebody to go off like that,
that's just...
you got it in the bag that week.
Yeah.
Unless the rest of your team just falls flat on your face. You have to catch a lot of green lights on that one. So
yeah, that was quite depressing of a week.
And now you've dropped from where?
I think I was at I think it was second or third place, because I think I was at third place because Casey was number
second.
2.
Yep.
And now I've dropped all the way down to 5th place.
Just knocking on the edge of that playoff doorstep right there.
Yeah.
Now, for me,
let's see if we go back.
Last week I was able to pull off a win, get back in that winning column. I thought this one was going to be tough because it was close when when the projections came out and everything. Mm-hmm. Lamar Jackson, did his thing, did real well. But I got hooked up by Josh Jacobs, putting up 28, almost 29 points on 13.5 points. So he almost hit double on there. that was really big for me because I don't think I
And your
outscored them.
Denver
Well-
defense did really well with getting you 10 points there.
Yeah, getting 10 points.
Granted, Miami gave
12.
Casey 12,
Yep.
so
And I think I got lucky. Oh, no, I did not get lucky. I benched Jaden Daniels because I thought against Dallas he wasn't going to show up like he didn't show up against Philadelphia. Started Baker, which you can't really blame me for starting him. He's been one of the top quarterbacks this year.
yeah.
He did a solid 18.5 points, and he was projected a little over 17. So
Yeah.
anytime you hit the over, you're good. But Jaden Daniels with a whopping 32 points against a projected 21.
Dang.
And, I mean, thankfully I wasn't sitting here, super upset and everything because I lost because I didn't play him.
You still won 111 points versus
Yeah.
84 points for
And
him.
I got a nice firm grip on the first place right now, which is very nice.
I think all second, third, fourth, and fifth are all tied with 7 wins and 5 losses. The only differences between us are whoever has the most points.
Right.
Which I have the least amount of points based off of those win losses.
Right.
Yeah.
So now this week, we're already 2 days into the Thanksgiving week and everything with Thanksgiving football, and then we had Black Friday football today with the Chiefs and the Raiders. I just had Green Bay and Detroit from yesterday, but I had a good overall showing. Sam Laporta doubled his points, and Josh Jacobs scored me nearly 20 on a projected 15. So far, I'm looking at 122 projected against 113 projected from Jimbo because DJ Moore had a game second half against Detroit yesterday. So, I'm doing all right. Got a few more players left to play over Jimbo there. Looks like he's got 5 left to my 7, but not looking too bad. And in your quest to get back up into the playoffs,
We are currently at projected
like-
112 points to most wanted 104th or 104 points. Most wanted being second place at the moment. I've only had Dallas players play. So I have Dowdle,
Rico
Dowdle, and
Brandon Aubrey.
play. Dowdle giving me 19.8 points
Mhm.
over a projected of 12 points, which is definitely helping me out, definitely boosting my numbers, and then 9 points off of 8.84, so kind of roughly estimated. And Gibbs,
Jahmyr Gibbs, the
Jahmyr
Lions underperformed yesterday. So you're catching a green light this week. Still have many players to go.
yep, it
But-
could go because we still have, in 2 days, we still have Sunday football.
Yep.
Which could, of course, do anything which way. Could do anything to the projected standings currently, but hopefully Josh Allen's and Nico Collins will definitely pull through for me, and I won't have some duds.
And Nico Collins got a really juicy matchup against Jacksonville this week, so that'll be one to watch out for.
Oh gosh, yeah, because Josh Allen and Brian Thomas Jr. they'll be going up against each other. So hopefully
Nico Collins and Brian Thomas Jr. Josh Allen's playing San Francisco this week.
Oh, San
Yep.
Francisco. Okay. Yeah, you're
But
right.
your 2 wide receivers are going head to head this week against each other. So you just hope that they get into a shootout and end up,
they just drive up the points.
Yeah, they both got to get it, Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hope that happens. Definitely. But who knows? It really could go any which way. But
Very good start to the week for both of us. So looking good.
yeah,
Looking like I could be securing my 10th win and hopefully a playoff spot with that. And then you're looking at being able to unseat the second place and at least move up to 4th at a minimum.
yeah. Well, if you win then that should push me up to third.
I'm not playing
Oh, you're not.
fourth this week. Yeah,
It was a different. Let's see here.
I'm playing the 8th place
Oh, you're
team.
playing
Yeah.
8th place. Okay.
Yep. But third and
It's,
fourth
oh,
are
it's-
playing each other,
It's
so
KC
whoever
versus
wins.
Brentwood.
Yep.
So
So yeah, by winning you could shoot up to third.
third. Yeah.
Possibly second by how much you score versus the
Yeah.
winner.
I am a decent ways behind unless I got like I really overperform with a lot of points, because I am like pretty. Let's see here. Let's see standings. Yeah, as far
Yeah,
as
looking
like points go, I am at what 294, and
Yeah, you're
Oh,
only
well,
6 off
Casey
of
is-
Casey.
Casey, yeah, only 6
Yeah.
off of Casey, but most wanted. Okay, if I beat him, then I only have to get.
And if Casey wins, then
I only have to get like
Brentwood
20.
will fall too. So you'd be up at least third.
I'd have to get at least 20 points more than either Casey or Brentwood in this next one.
Yeah, 17 more than Casey. If Casey ends up winning, then you two would be the only 8-win teams. These two would be 7. So that
Yeah.
would shoot up to second and third
So I just have to have more points than Casey to be
Yeah.
number 2.
to be number 2.
Actually,
But
I'm
we
actually
still-
surprised
we-
that I'm
we
that
got-
close to him. Yeah.
We only got 3 more weeks though, this week and then 2 more weeks before we hit the playoffs. So
Got to keep it in
this
the
is
fourth.
yeah,
first
this is
top
where
4.
it's gonna be really big as far as making the wins count and everything. The points are definitely gonna be big, but
Yeah.
by the time we get to playoffs, just hopefully you end up coming in at like third or something, second
At
or
least.
third. If I hold on to first, because I
Yeah.
don't want to have to play you and knock you out in the first round. I would rather see you in the championship game.
Or I knock you out in the first round.
You know,
The two of us being
you never know,
the
but
two of us being the championship.
I would rather see you in the championship than end up having to play you in the first round.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Dang, that would be
course.
crazy.
I'd be rooting for you if you did knock me out. But either
Yeah.
way, you know, I'd rather see you in the last week than the first week and make it fun. So,
I do think it is kind of wild, because this is my very first time playing fantasy football.
yeah.
So being at least in the running to be in the playoffs in the very first time, instead of being at the very bottom where
Yeah.
where Yahoo
And you know,
thought I was
and
gonna
you
be-
know like almost nothing about football too. Like you don't know anything about these players.
nothing
So,
about
like,
these players.
This is really awesome. Like seeing you succeed the way you are and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But like I can tell you're enjoying it and you're having fun with it. Like this
Yeah.
isn't like, oh yeah, you know I have a good team, but I don't really care about it. Like you're investing into it and everything,
Mhm.
and that's what fantasy football is all about. Is just you're investing into a team. You're having a bunch of fun with it. I know people pay for it and everything, and that's fine if you do. But I mean, to me, it's all about having fun and enjoyment with fantasy football. So
Yeah.
I'm just really happy that you are having fun like this, and we're having these conversations about playoffs and potential matchups and having to face each other, and you know, just even if you ended up being fourth overall at the end of the season, just making the playoffs, huge first step
Yeah.
going forward. But I definitely can't let you win this year because I can't let you just like call it quits. You know, I won it.
well-
I'm done, and I'm out. I'm while I'm on top.
That was only if I won with 0 losses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I had to clean slate the entire thing.
So because I beat you down and gave you a loss, and-
Everybody's beat me down at this point. 5 losses so far. But
well, we don't know how it's gonna end, but we got 3 more weeks of good regular season football for us in the fantasy league and everything.
yeah.
So this is gonna be coming down, and man, I continue to look forward to having these conversations every week with you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been great to be here and actually see you and do this together, and
Yeah.
hopefully everybody out there enjoyed this and everything, and we'll see you guys next week.
Alrighty.